don't hear a lot of praise for the Baratie arc in One Piece. It's surprising, especially since I think this is the best arc in the East Blue Saga, so I'll give it its overdue flowers. The first half of the arc is focused on introducing the titular restaurant along with the antagonists of the arc, the Kireg pirates. Sanji makes such a powerful impression due to the contrast between his personality and his code. His personality is very rude and belligerent, but his code is that he never lets anyone starve, regardless of who they are. This is shown when Gin and later Kireg come in asking for food, despite threatening the cooks. When Sanji tried to feed Krieg's crew after more threats, the cooks pulled out their guns to stop him, but he still stood his ground and was forced down. But this doesn't mean he won't fight for his and his cook's safety. His unique code and its contrast with his surface makes him stand out in a good way. The idea of Sanji joining the Straw Hats is also brought up. In the middle, the plot takes a break to focus on Dracula Mihawk, a character that becomes pivotal to Zoro's journey. It actually connects smoothly because the reason the Kireg pirates are in shambles and need food is because of Mihawk. As the pirates try to attack Baratie, Mihawk takes them down with ease. This leads to Zoro's iconic showdown with Mihawk. During this time, the seeds of Sanji's character arc are being sown. He thinks Zoro should give up on his dreams, but later, we learn that he has dreams of his own, and he joins the Straw Hats to chase them. After the midpoint, the plot goes into the second half. The first half set up the characters and stakes, and the second half acted on them. Luffy and Baratie take on the Kireg pirates. Sanji gets to work and shows off his skills, but he's also willing to sacrifice his life when Zeff is put in danger. His emotional flashback explains why he respects Zeff and why he has his code about feeding anyone. Gin is moved by Sanji and decides to drop the gun, defeat Pearl, and take on Sanji himself. Despite saying he'd kill him, Sanji's actions moved him so much that he was unable to kill him. Furthermore, he gives his gas mask to Sanji when Kireg launches a poison attack. I really like this character arc. Sanji's kindness getting through to Gin is beautiful optimism. Meanwhile, Luffy takes on Kireg. Kireg believes that weapons are what wins a fight, while Luffy believes that grit is what wins a fight. These two ideals clash with Kireg using his powerful arsenal and Luffy fighting with his body, powers, and will. Luffy powers through weapons and beats him by never giving up. He runs through the spears, punches a spiked shield, survives explosions, and punches through armor. There's even a nice symbol change. Kireg uses the word military might to describe his library of weapons, but by the end of the fight, Zeff says that Luffy's grit could be also considered military might. Gin shows more change when he knocks out Kireg and leaves to start over. Sanji once again shows his kindness by giving him resources. In the following action, Sanji speaks of his dream to Luffy before finally deciding to join his crew after a tearful goodbye to his home, Baratie. This arc is pretty effective with his time. It does a great job at fleshing out his characters and antagonists in the first half before putting them in action in the second half. The midpoint was an exciting detour that was still relevant to the overarching story. There were emotional backstories and character arcs alongside fun fights and a well-executed theme. This arc is East Blue's masterclass. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and help me revolutionize the manga industry by buying my manga and spreading the word. All important links will be in the description.